If you're a crypto investor, this video is massively important as it's all about when to sell your crypto. After 7 years in crypto, the importance of a well thought out cash out strategy is my biggest lesson to date. I'm going to give you all of my experience in crypto, tell you exactly what my cash out strategy is, then I'm going to hand you over to the experts and I'll be breaking down how one of the biggest names in crypto is approaching selling crypto. Before we go any further, I want you to know that this video doesn't contain any financial advice, but by the end of this video, you're going to know I really do care about you and your financial future. I basically want you to get into crypto safely and then make some decent profits along the way so you can cash out. And fingers crossed, this is going to really help you with your lifestyle. Who knows, you might even be able to pay that mortgage off or become financially independent after this bull run. My own well thought out crypto cash out strategy. My personal cash out strategy is aligned with the price of Bitcoin. Based on my conviction of the technology and the continued adoption of Bitcoin and crypto, I believe the price for one Bitcoin will reach $150,000 over the next few years. I think this will happen by the end of 2025. I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into crypto during this bull market. And when the price of Bitcoin gets to $100,000, I'm going to cash out 50% of my portfolio. This might have already happened by the time you sat watching this video, by the way. With profits made from crypto, capital gains, I'm going to pay my tax that I'm required to pay. Then I'll put the rest into property and some will go into my index funds for the long term. Who knows, I might even get to make life-changing money, like enough money to pay our mortgage off in the home me and my little family live in. At this stage, I'm going to reassess my options and decide on the next step in terms of cashing out, taking some crypto profits off the table. But is this enough? Well, I made the decision around February 24 that I needed to do more so I don't mess this cycle up. So I've started looking at market indicators very closely. This is so I can focus on what is actually happening day in, day out, week in, week out, instead of just relying on what I think is going to happen based on my convictions and what I'm listening to, what I'm reading. There are numerous indicators you can use, but my main focus is going to be on moving averages. So I have a decent enough idea of where we are at in the cycle. I'm not a day trader and I don't have any ambitions of timing the market top. Ideally, I'll cash out at various stages as we approach that market top. So this is me and my little cash out strategy. You might think I'm talking out my ass. All I would say is that we are all different as investors. The main thing is that you do have a cash out strategy and you take the time to think about it. You give it enough time and energy. Anyway, let's move on to the experts, or expert should I say. The expert crypto cash out strategy. If you've been following Raoul Pal, you know he's a big name in the finance world, in the crypto world. He's the co-founder of Real Vision and has over 30 years experience of working in the finance industry. Like how he was a co-head of hedge fund manager and equity, how he used to work at Goldman Sachs in Europe, based in London. Raoul has been vocal about his crypto investment strategies. Let's break down how someone like him decides when and how to sell their crypto assets. Pal emphasizes the importance of understanding the broader market cycle. The crypto market is notorious for its volatility, but it follows a cycle of boom and bust, much like traditional financial markets. Pal often refers to macroeconomic factors like interest rates, inflation, and global liquidity to gauge where we are in the cycle. By the way, I would definitely look into Raoul Pal if I was you as an investor. Use this video as a starting point, take some notes, see what you think of his cash out strategy, then maybe look into Real Vision for loads of valuable insights. By keeping an eye on market indicators, you can anticipate when the market might be reaching a peak or trough, helping you decide the best time to sell. So let's talk about setting personal targets. According to Pal, it's crucial to have a clear plan for when you sell your assets. This could be based on a percentage increase in value or specific price points you've determined beforehand. For example, if Bitcoin reaches your target of $100,000, you might decide to sell 20% of your holdings. Or if you're like me, you might sell 50% of your holdings. This method helps you avoid emotional decisions during market fluctuations. Diversification is key to managing risk. something Raoul Pal frequently talks about. He doesn't just hold one type of crypto. From the videos on his channel, he's diversified across various assets, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and various altcoins, and his biggest position is Solana. This way, even if one asset underperforms, others might compensate, giving you more flexibility in selling decisions. One of the things Pal talks about a lot is how crypto investing is cyclical, pretty much like everything else. He calls it the debt refinance cycle and states that it happens every 4 years, ending with the US presidential election, something that's coming up towards the end of this year. His big macro thesis is that the total market cap goes from around $2 trillion to $10 trillion, and this is Pal being conservative. I get the impression he thinks it's going much higher, but doesn't want to be left with egg on his face and give the online trolls ammunition to shoot him down. His big thing, when you listen to him, is not to mess this cycle up, or words to that effect. I like to keep things clean on this channel. Don't worry, I'm getting to his strategy or his suggested strategy very shortly. I just want to give you some background and valuable info from one of the most well-known investors in this space. He says us investors should not overthink regulation and that it's just background noise. We should take profits, not regret positions. He talks about the rate of adoption and Metcalfe's law. Metcalfe's law, by the way, states that the more users a technology or network has, the more attractive and valuable it becomes, suggesting that the value of Bitcoin increases the more people join the network. He states that the market top should be the summer of 2025 to winter 2025, based on his and his team's extensive research. Okay, let's get to his suggested strategy, taken from the videos on his excellent YouTube channel. I'll provide a link for his channel below in the description. Honestly, Raoul Pal has been a huge help in my understanding of crypto over the last 7 years. He's definitely been a calming influence, so I definitely recommend you check him and Real Vision out. At the end of 2024, after the US presidential election, Raoul Pal thinks there should be a big crypto pump. So at the end of 2024, take 1/3 of your crypto portfolio off the table. Basically sell it and cash out. And this is for your lifestyle, like a car, or if you do really well, it pays your mortgage off. This takes the pressure off and hopefully you've de-risked your life. Going into 2025, you have 2/3 of your portfolio left. If we get another big pump, you can take another third off the table. Now the pressure really is off and you can relax, knowing you've done everything you can not to mess this cycle up. Now using market indicators like simple moving averages or exponential moving averages, you can try and time the market top, or at least somewhere near. So there you have it, my own personal crypto cash out strategy, and a strategy as suggested by one of the biggest names in crypto at the time of this video. From my experience, if you think long term, have a well-researched crypto portfolio and focus on your cash out strategy, you'll be okay and you'll do well. Remember, this isn't advice, just me trying to help you with my experience as a crypto investor. And try and keep an eye on the macro environment. Raoul Pal often highlights how global events like economic policies or geopolitical tensions can drastically impact the crypto markets. Being aware of these larger forces can give you a heads up on when it might be time to start selling. I genuinely hope this video has given you good solid information that will help you in this cycle and the next few years in crypto. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just getting started, these strategies can help you make smart decisions and maximize your profits. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and help me build this channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.